Okay, good morning all. Today I wanna explain about argument, preposition, and inference in logic courses. So the first is argument. An argument is a series of statement or proposition designed to prove a statement or conclusion based on reason or evidence. In argument, there is no one conclusion supported by one or more premises, reason, or evidence. The next slide, types of argument. Number one, deductive arguments. A deductive argument is an argument in which the conclusion is drawn by with certainty from the given premises. If all the premises in deductive arguments are true and the argument is valid, then the conclusion must also be true. For example, number one, all humans are living things. Martha is humans. Number two, inductive arguments. An inductive argument is an argument in which the conclusion is made by guessing based on existing data or observation. The conclusion is not necessarily certain, but the premises make the conclusion more likely to be true. For example, every swan I see is white. Therefore, all swans probably white. Next slide. Validity and soundness. Two important concepts in assisting deductive arguments are validity and soundness. Okay, you can see this slide, guys. Common fallacies. Nah, number one, number two, number three, 4, 5, 6. Next slide to proposition. Proposition is a statement that expresses a judgment or assertion that can be either true or false, but it not both. It is a declarative sentence that has a definite truth value. Types of proposition. This is number one, simple proposition. Number two, compound proposition. And number three, universal proposition, existential proposition, and the last, categorical proposition. The next, logical connectives. Logic connectives. Logic connectives are used in propositional logic to combine or modify proposition to form more complex statement. Common logical connectives include number one, conjunction and. You can see this formula, guys, and symbol. Number two, negation or not. It is the same symbol and example. And number three, conditional if then. And the next, truth table. Truth table are used to determine the truth value for complex proposition based on their component parts. The example is for n or symbol a, the statement is true only when both propositions are true. For or formula v, the statement is true when at least one of the proposition is true. Number three, inference. Inference is the logical process of drawing conclusion from one or more premises that are known or assumed to be true. A classic example of inference is syllogism, where two premises lead to conclusion. Premise one, all humans are mortal. Premise two, Socrates is a human. Conclusion is Socrates is mortal. Types of inference. This is number one, deductive inference. Number two, inductive inference. You can see this slide, guys. The next, rules of inference. Rules of inference are logical tools that allow valid conclusion to be drawn premises. Some common rules include modus ponens, affirming the antecedent, modus tollens, denying the consequent, disjunctive syllogism, hypothetical syllogism, and number five, constructive dilemma. Strength of inference. This is two part of strength inference. Number one, deductive strength, and number two, inductive strength. Okay. And the next, application of argument, proposition, and inference in logic. Number one, critical thinking skill. Critical thinking is the ability to objectively analyze information, evaluate arguments, or form rational conclusion. This is skill essential to many aspects of life. This is the explanation, guys. Decision on making, problem solving, communication, relationship to logic. And number two, formal and informal logic. Formal logic focus on structure and form an argument without considering content or meaning. Formal logic use symbol on logical rules to analyze to the validity of an argument. Informal logic focus on the content and meaning the argument as well as its context. Informal logic considers factors such as credibility of the source, empirical evidence, and bias. And the next difference between formal and logical, the focus is formal logic focus on structure and informal logic focus on content and context. Formal logic focus formal symbols and rules, then informal logic use critical judgment and analysis. And the last, formal logic used in mathematics, computer science, and formal proof. Then informal logic is used in communication, decision making, and everyday problem solving. That's all my presentation. If you have any question, you can type in comment section, guys. I think that's all. See ya.